I am like all types of shook up. Okay, I've tried to shoot a super quick review for Paramount Plus's The Rugrats, but so many different things happened. I spilled coffee all over my lap. My ring light randomly started flashing. I hope it doesn't do it again, but I guess just warning in case it does. But yes, like this is a review of The Rugrats. So if you haven't checked it out yet, hit pause on this review and come back when you have. Or if you don't care about stuff like that, don't worry about it. Let's get into the review. Hey folks, Princess Davy here, coming at you with a super quick review of Paramount Plus's reboot of The Rugrats. Oh, this is going to be slightly different from the Princess Davy podcast, because like I said, I'm going to try to keep it super quick, super brief, and also hopefully spoiler free. I mean, if you've been listening to me or following me for a while, you know that when I say spoiler free, I actually mean like spoiler warning. Like if I had any sort of budget, this is where I would edit in like lights and like a buzzer, like spoiler warning, because I'm gonna try to keep it spoiler free. But I might also like spoil shit. Anyways, we're here to talk about the Rugrats, and I freaking love it. I freaking love it. Paramount Plus uploaded the first 5 episodes, and I loved every single one. The first one is a little bit longer. It's like more like 45 to 50 minutes, and then the other 4 are like the traditional 2 stories that make up the 20 to 30-minute cartoon or the episode. And it's great. The whole show is hilarious. It feels like the original show. I'm sure most folks have noticed that it's a new animation style. They went with 3D animation over the original 2D animation. And personally, I don't mind it. I actually kind of like it with the Rugrats. They kept a little bit of the original aesthetic of the cartoon, and then just freshened it up with the characters, and it works. My only fear is that it's going to be a trend going forward, where like if Paramount Plus continues to reboot like Nicktoons, that they're all going to be 3D Nicktoons, and I please, I know Paramount, you watch this, please don't do that. Please do not do that, because it's just it worked with this cartoon. I mean, it kind of worked with SpongeBob. I don't need that for all the characters though. Like, please don't do that. Please don't. If you're please, when you come back with all real monsters, do an animation style like traditional 2D. Like, find a cool, crazy, like spooky animation style if you're bringing back all real monsters, and lean into that. Okay, please. That's just me. Anyways, it's a great little first 5 episodes. Okay, it shows you enough of all the new characters, the little changes that they did with the characters. I'm here for most of the changes. The only thing I didn't really dig was the voice actors for the parents. I guess like I was so excited to have the voice actors return for the babies that I didn't really think about the parents, and then watching the parents in the episodes, I was like, oh, those are different voices. And like the most noticeable is the grandpa. Like, he doesn't have his like, I walked 15 miles in my day to get to school and it was snowing. Like, he doesn't have that weary, raspberry, like grandpa Joe voice that, like, I guess, and this is something special for grandpa. I can't really do a grandpa voice, but like, you know what I mean. It's not there. He's more like chill and relax and hey, and it works with the new character because they've moved up all the ages. So like the grandpa, he was kind of raised in like the 60s, and like the parents are now from like the 90s, so they're like the actual age group of the people who originally watched the Rugrats, and I think that's cool. And I'm here for it. So I'm here for all the other changes. I'm okay with the voice actors changing. It was just jarring. It was just like, well, okay, I wasn't prepared for it. So I guess if you haven't seen it yet, there's that. But the stories are great. They do all different types of things. You get like the first episode, again, like I said, is a longer. You get to see all the characters. They did make Susie more of a main character, so she's in all 5 episodes, or she's in most of the episodes. And I like, because like Phil and Lil aren't in every episode, and neither is Chucky. Anyways, it's like the Rugrats. So that's what I'm saying. It felt very much like the original show, just kind of just redone in a new animation style. And that's what I feel like reboots should be for the most part. Like, it should feel like you're watching the original. Or if you're gonna do a reimagining, go completely left field and do a reimagining, but call it that and let us know that's what it was. Because is like, like, don't bring back the voice actors. This, it feels like it's great. It feels like more of the same. There's all the same different family dynamics that you got in the original 90s cartoon. You got that funny silly humor, and you also got sort of like the dark spookiness that the original like show had. I did an episode for my podcast. I'll try to link below of the Rugrats, and I said like in the first couple of seasons they did some really spooky like creepy episodes. And they also did some like experiments with like the experimentation experiment with the art style animation, which I liked. And they did that again here, so I'm happy that they're like returning with that. They're going back into the see. There's that flash. Did I imagine that? Anyways, and there's like they return to the old school and that scariness with like kind of Chucky's fears, and I'm here for it. They had that spooky music return, and they had like hooks and worms and like oh my gosh and birds. It was like it wasn't like spooky like the original, so I hope they lean more into it. But like it was there, and it just gave me like the original first season vibes, and I was like, okay, yes, okay, I'm here for it. It's great. The characters do act more like babies. Well, not more like baby. They act more like babies in the original cartoon. Sometimes I watch the original. I was like, okay, like these babies are just straight up toddlers. These are just straight up adults. They know more than the adults do sometimes. Jokingly, but like it's just like one of those. It's great. It's great. And you should check it out. And this is not sponsored by Paramount Plus in any way, so don't think that. But yes, definitely, I'm here for it. Let me know what you think of the reboots down below. Remember, be nice. Don't be too crazy. Don't be snapping off about things. But like, it's great. Like I'm here for it. I might do like a longer spoiler filled up like review when they release more episodes or when the first season's over. But yeah, either way, I'm here for it. I'm gonna be checking it out, and let me know if you are too. And let me know what show or Nicktoon you would want to see rebooted, because I obviously said Real Monsters, but if there was a Nicktoon that you could see rebooted, let me know down below, or don't. Love you.